Hey, how you doing? Welcome to another totally accurate predictions video with your big boy buddy Gore. And of course, tomorrow is the Gamescom opening night live showcase, which will be I'm gonna assume around at least 90 minutes of showing off some games. Now, of course, Jeff Keighley had his thing a couple months ago, which was okay. I didn't hate it. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but there was some good stuff in there. I think this is gonna be a better show, especially since he already announced a bunch of stuff to expect there, a bunch of stuff. And we're gonna go through that too. But this is my predictions. So of course we won't just go through them. We'll make predictions on what they'll show. So they already confirmed that Call of Duty will be there and a bunch of other games, as you can see in my predictions right here. But my rule is when we go through the stuff that will be there, I'm gonna make at least one prediction for each thing, because all they said was they're going to be there. Like, this game's going to be there, that game's going to be there. And I think they also announced a couple more things today. I forgot to add them. I think, like, that Delta Force game is going to be there. Hawk Ops. Such a annoying title. But we're not going to talk about that because I didn't add it and I don't care. So that's probably going to bite me on the ass watching when the game comes out. I'm like, this game's fucking awesome. Anyway, so let's get to it, okay? Because I don't really know exactly what predictions I should be making here, because I don't really remember exactly what to expect. I think the show is usually good, but I'm not 100% sure if I should be going crazy, if I shouldn't be. I know Gamescom is a huge event in Germany. Huge. It's huge. One of the biggest gaming anything out there. So, and Xbox is going to be there. I think Sony's going to be there. So there's going to be a lot of stuff, I assume. So, oh, you know what? I didn't even write something down. I'll write something at the end. Anyway, so let's get to it. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 will be there. They already confirmed it. I think they're just going to show a new campaign trailer and maybe a little bit of details on the beta. That's it. Next, Monster Hunter Wilds. I think they're going to announce a release date. March 2025 is my predictions. All this, if it has a hyphen right next to it or whatever the hell you call that little dash. No, that's not hyphen. Is that hyphen? I don't freaking care. Don't tell me. I don't want to. That means it's something from that was already confirmed. So we're doing the stuff that was already confirmed. So I think Monster Hunter Wilds is going to get a release date trailer. March, I don't know, 12th. Pick a day, whatever. Who cares? Next is Indiana Jones. That will be there. They already confirmed it. I'm going to guess if it's coming out this year. They moved Avowed to next year because they want to keep Indiana Jones and a couple other things like Starfield and whatever as games for this year. So I'm going to guess November 8th. That's my guess. I don't know. I didn't really look at the calendar. I just kind of said, I think November would happen. And I said, screw it. How about 8th? I could see at the end of November, though. But they might be a little like, okay, maybe if we get in the 8th, maybe we could see some, the Game Awards, like nominations for something, if it ends up being good, which it's Machine Games, so possibly will, But I'm excited for that game. I hope it's good. Next, Little Nightmares 3. I think it's just getting a release date trailer. I think February 2025 makes sense considering I believe the last game also came out in February. So yeah. That was supposed to come out this year, but it got delayed. So next, Sparking Zero will be there. I think they're going to show some new fighters, but I'm going to make a crazy prediction here. Crossover. They're going to put some Sandland characters in there. I don't know. You never know. That'd be a little wild if they did crossover characters in Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball. But you never know. Maybe they've done that in the past. I don't remember. Let me know. Did they ever do crossover characters? I don't know. Next, Batman Arkham Shadow. I think they'll actually finally show some gameplay, and of course, they'll announce the release date. And here's a prediction I didn't write down. It's going to be very whelming. It's not going to be under or over. It's going to be very, right there. It's going to be like, yep, I figure you're going to throw a batarang. It's going to look a little janky, but it might be okay. I don't know. You're going to do some detective stuff. They'll scan some stuff or whatever you move. Yeah, you'll be able to grapple hook up with the stuff. There'll be some cutscenes where someone talks directly in your face. It's gonna be all that shit. Yeah, it's exactly what you think it's gonna be. So you'll hear who's playing Batman again? Origins, Sonic the Hedgehog. What's his name? It's the guy who plays Sonic. Roger Craig Smith. So you'll hear him. So anyway, next is Dune Awakening. I think we're just gonna get some gameplay. I didn't write that, but gameplay. I'm gonna guess release date probably February next year. I could see April maybe for that, but I'll say most likely we'll just see gameplay. Next, Marvel Rivals. I know there was a bunch of leaks that happened recently. Luckily, I haven't seen a single thing. But I even had someone ask me, "Hey, you want to see the leaks?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, and they were like, "Cool." But this Baba, shout outs, you know who it is. But I'm thinking they're going to announce a release date for the actual game. I'm going to guess maybe it actually does come out this year. I think there's a lot of rumors about next year. I'm gonna say late October. That might be a little too early, but I think it did well. It played very well. I think it would make sense if it actually came out this year. So that's just me. You know what? Not late October. No. That's when Call of Duty comes out. Late September. It's earlier than we expect. And they're going to show new characters. We already know that. So next, that Squid game, which I didn't even realize it was happening. My prediction is going to look cringe. Next, new game from Tarsier Studios. My prediction looks spooky. And I assume, here's another prediction. That Beast trailer, the preview thing that they released, it was like the Beast Within or whatever the hell it was called. Prediction, I'm going to say it's not the Tarsier game. There you go. That's my prediction. I even wrote down here. The Beast is coming. I did put possible Tessier Studios game or Kojima, but there was also a rumor about Outlast 3 being a thing, because I know Outlast Trials is a thing, but could possibly be a new Outlast game. New Amnesia game, Machine for Pigs 2, because there was a pig in there. I assume it is going to be the Tarsier Games Studios game, because there was a pig in the little preview they released a couple weeks ago. But that doesn't mean anything. There could be pigs and other shit. What the fuck? Anyway, next, Sid Meier's Civilization 7. I'm just going to predict right here. It's going to be rated M. There's going to be full frontal sex. Next is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. There's going to be full frontal sex scene. Straight up. Full frontal graphic right on camera. Jeff Keighley. There's going to be a shot of Jeff Keighley looking up like he's going to be very happy about it. Next is Lost Records Bloomin' Rage. Bloomin' Onion. Full frontal sex scene, but gay. There you go. And then they're going to show the Persona 3 DLC, and it's going to have a release date. So there you go. That's just my predictions for all that stuff. All right, now let me get to my predictions, the correct ones. You ready? Because this shit's wild. We're going to start off with a wild one. I don't even know if it's really wild. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 trailer, please, for the love of fuck. I need to see this fucking movie, please. Please. Now, I feel like they would announce ahead of time if this happened, like they did with the Game Awards when they announced or when they showed the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 trailer. But it could be a surprise. They could do a little surprise thing here. So who knows? I'm going to say it won't happen. But I could see them teasing it, like, check out the trailer this Thursday or something. You know what I mean? Like, they could announce something. And then Jeff Keighley could be like, well, in the meantime, here's a new trailer for Sonic X Shadow Generations. There you go. You like that? I'm Jeff Keighley. Anyway, so I could see that happening. Next, this is a hopeful one, but Doom the Dark Ages, we just had QuakeCon. They didn't show anything for QuakeCon, so I'm thinking maybe it was because of this, which would be really shitty if you think about it. Because like QuakeCon, I mean, it's not a Quake game, but Quake is a Bethesda game. They made a convention for Quake. Doom is a Bethesda game now. It did. The fuck. Anyway, but I'll be happy to see more gameplay, because that gameplay was so fucking sick. Oh fuck, it was so good. Oh my god. Anyway, so next, Marvel 1943 gameplay. This is the one that they showed with the Black Panther and Captain America. We didn't really see any gameplay, but we did see a lot of like in-game cutscenes, and it looked amazing. I don't think we saw gameplay at least. I would love to see that. So I could see it happening here, but maybe that could be also a Game Awards thing. Same thing with Doom, actually. Next, this one was also a thing I could see at the Game Awards. Iron Man game from Motive. This got announced like maybe early last year, and which made me go, oh no, we're not getting that Dead Space 2 remake, and we already know it's not happening. I mean, Dead Space 2 is already an amazing game, but I would totally be down with a Dead Space 2 remake and Dead Space 3, but totally a different thing. Wouldn't that be amazing? Oh my god, just ignore it. It doesn't exist. Anyway, all right, so Iron Man game for Motive would be cool, because Motive has definitely proven they can do like flying games, because there's a couple moments where, you're flying kind of in Dead Space a little bit. But I mean, you have also like the boosters on your on Isaac too, which but also that Star Wars game, the Squadrons. So I think they're actually perfect for our Iron Man game. Next, new Silent Hill 2 trailer. We just got one, but I have a feeling that we might even get another one. To be fair, I wrote this before the Silent Hill 2 trailer came out today, but yeah, you never know. I just put this as a fun thing. Super fighting robot Mega Man. No, it's not gonna be there. This will probably be there. Legacy of Kain remaster. Finally, because we had this like kind of spoiled back in San Diego Comic-Con, because like they were like showing off like I think figures for Legacy of Kain, and it said like a part of the Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remastered collection, and then we just had the Legacy of Kain Blood Omen and Soul Reaver 1 collection get announced for the oh god, what was it called? I forgot. Evercade. So now, yeah, I think we're gonna get the actual remaster. It'd be sick if it looked really good too. Next, we haven't seen this in like since like the Game Awards 2022. John Carpenter's Toxic Commandos. I would love to see this again because it looked pretty fun and it had like a nice sense of humor, and of course John Carpenter's name is attached to it. Also, we might see that Thing video game, the remaster here, by the way. So, this one, I actually have a feeling will happen. It's either going to be Crimson Desert. I think that's the game, right? Crimson Desert, yeah. Or Dokev. Yo, what happened to Dokev? Remember this game? It had like the wacky whatever. It looked insane and fun. I think this is. I think it might come back. It showed up a couple times during Keighley things in the past. So this one I think will also happen. We have of course we have Silent Hill 2 remake coming. I should have probably put this together with Silent Hill 2, but I didn't. But we also have another remake from Konami, and that, of course, is MGS Delta release date. You know what I just realized? If this doesn't happen, maybe MGS Collection Volume 2. Oh, God. Right? Yeah. Anyway, so that that might happen. But I think there's been a lot of rumors and leaks about it coming out in November. So if so, that's another game that I have a collection of games to play because I really want to play MGS 3 again. To the point where I just bought the Switch version of the collection because I think it'd be fun to play that as a portable game. Even though I think I might just wait until the remake comes out and then maybe like play a little bit before the game comes out just so I can compare a little bit because it's been a little while since I played it. Yeah. So yeah, that's cool. MGS release date, I think it's gonna happen. Life is Strange Double Exposure, I think we're getting a new trailer for that. So there you go. That'll be nice. Also I should add the MGS thing, but I already said it. So the MGS collection, but I think that might actually happen. The collection volume 2. Next, I just put like hopefully Xbox stuff because we already have Doom and we were going to see Indiana Jones, but I would like to see more stuff. So I put Fable, probably a Starfield DLC, or Perfect Dark. I would like to see more gameplay for Fable, because I don't care what anybody says, they've barely showed that game. They've shown a lot of cutscenes, but they've barely showed gameplay. And I swear to God, my reaction annoys the shit out of me, because so many morons keep fucking commenting, like, what are you talking about? They show gameplay. What, the fucking show 6 seconds? It was announced 4 fucking years ago. You kidding me? At least Perfect Dark had an excuse. It had fucking issues in development, but they showed like 2.5 minutes of gameplay in that new Perfect Dark trailer. Fable has barely shown any. I'm sorry, it's true. And if you don't agree with me, you're just factually fucking wrong. They've shown maybe 10 seconds altogether. How the fuck is that good enough for 4 years? The fuck out of here. That's fine if you're just like, I'm okay with 10 seconds of gameplay, but they disagree with me about them barely showing any gameplay. You're fucking ridiculous. You're insane. And I ignored the comments because obviously people are just a comment section filled with people that are wrong. They're obviously diehard Fable fans, which I am fucking too. I played the original game when it first fucking came out, so I don't want to hear. I have a full playthrough of Fable 2 on my channel. Back when I fucking first made the channel. So it was me pointing a camera on my fucking screen. It was like my second time playing the game. I've beat the game like 5 fucking times. Don't act like I ain't no fucking fan. Yeah, pisses me off. Anyway. So next. This is extremely hopeful. They just announced that they are 100% in active development for this. It would be nice though to get a A little teaser trailer, though. Max Payne 1 and 2 remake. I'm not going to lie, though. I'm a little hesitant about it. Not that I am, because it's going to be amazing. We all know it will be, especially modern day Remedy. Oh, my God. That game's going to look... Ooh, chef's kiss. I didn't want to move my hand, but chef's kiss. Problem is that James McCaffrey, of course, sadly passed away a couple years ago. And, yeah, he is Max Payne in my eyes. So, I don't know who they'll get. I mean, I guess they could just use the same audio files. I don't think they will do that, though. Oh, man. Oh, I say a couple years ago. I think it was only like a little over a year ago at this point. Actually, it might not have even been a couple years ago. Sorry, it felt like a long time. I think it was only a few months ago, I actually think about it. Felt like so long ago. Dude, I grew up with that man's voice, which I know sounds weird. But, like, I played Max Payne 1 on PS2, which is not a good port. And then on Xbox, and I played Max Payne 2 on PS2 and Xbox. PS2 version's still not that great, but whatever. And Max Payne 3 I thought was great. I don't care what anybody says. And he's in Alan Wake. He's the voice of the guy in Alone in the Dark, the 2008 remake. He says, "I'm the fucking universe." And I know it's whatever. Anyway, next, Death Stranding 2. I mean, it's Jeff Keighley and it's Hideo Kojima. They love each other. They might kiss on screen. Maybe OD will be there, or maybe that movie thing. I don't know. Probably not the movie, but the OD could definitely be there. But Death Stranding 2 would make sense to me because it's coming out next year. Show some gameplay because we haven't really seen any. Next, Silk Song. It's not actually happening. I just want to write it. And then the last thing I put is BioShock 4. It's not going to happen. But there was a leaked image recently for like something. Oh, I think Judas will be here actually. Never mind. All right, Judas. BioShock 4 might be there. I hope so, but I always have to put it there. I'm going to say Judas release date trailer. Yes. And the other thing I wanted to add, I'm going to put this. You want to see it? You want to see it? You want to attach it? Spider-Man 2 DLC. That'll be the Sony thing. The Sony thing that's actually of importance. They might also show something, maybe Stellar Blade related, maybe DLC. I don't know. Maybe Final Fantasy VII Rebirth DLC. You could see that. Maybe a Vincent DLC. That'd be kind of cool. Because I heard Vincent you don't really get to play as him. So I can see them doing that. Some Dirge of Cerber. Oh yeah, they'll definitely do that. Because they hinted at Dirge of Cerber shit at the end of the DLC for the last game. I still have yet to finish Rebirth, so don't say anything. I'm like, you could see where I left off. You could just watch my playthrough. I stopped like fucking 4 months ago. So I'll continue in the future. I'll probably live stream me playing it at this point. But anyway, that's my predictions. Judas, I think will be there for sure. BioShock 4, I would love to be there. Silk Song, Death Stranding 2, Max Payne's Xbox stuff, Life is Strange, MGS Delta, Doki V is back, John Carpenter, Toxic Commando, and maybe that Thing remaster, Legacy of Kain remaster, Mega Man game, new Silent Hill 2 trailer, Iron Man, Marvel, Doom, The Dark Ages, Sonic, a couple Sonics, and then all the stuff that was already announced. That was just made predictions for each one. I didn't say anything about that Delta Force game. I'll say Delta Force game will look average, but play really good. That's my prediction. And not that we'll be able to tell tomorrow if that's the case. But anyway, there you go. That is that. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your predictions in the comments, and I will be live tomorrow at around 1:30 p.m. EST. So, yeah, I'm excited. So there you go. That's it. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks. Next time. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Bye. 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 Bye.